Alright guys, Doctor here again, finally new commentary. I know it's been a while and just one thing, look at this tank. I mean, why? Why does he have to be such a cock? But you're gonna see me fail in a second. Well, to me it's not a fail, but for many people it may be, because I always want to flank, and that's why I always go this little hallway here where A is on rush on the third base. You want to do that even if you're Russian. There's one of these hallways, because your whole team is gonna just swarm the main hallway, and I don't think it's the way to go. Probably a better idea to just flank around them, because usually there's a ton of people here, but our enemy team isn't that great, and I don't know. I mean, I'm also playing with spiritual camping, so they have no chance. I mean, look at him beasting in my bag. He's in that Humvee, and he's just look at him behind me. I mean, you can't even see him, I know, but look at his name, spiritual camping. Is there anything as lovely as that name? I mean, really, is there anything as lovely as that name? Well, maybe it's just as lovely as this kill here I get, because that RPG spamming dumbass did not deserve to kill me. I hate those people. I really hate those people, and I hope nobody of you doesn't, but that's just not the way to play Battlefield. I mean, I talked about it in my last commentary, RPGs, they're just not for close quarters. I mean, really, they're not, so don't do that, please. So, yeah, gameplay is Grand Bazaar, PDW-R. I'm just gonna make a quick talk about the gun, because I love PDVs, and you sure know that, because I told you like 20 times already. And the PDW-R is probably the best PDV. It has a good rate of fire. Extended mags makes it also have a good clip size. Good damage. You can burst fire on long ranges if you need to. I don't use it in this game, but sometimes I do, because PDVs on long range are really bad unless you use the burst fire. And recoil is also controllable. I mean, you see here, a lot of times I'm just emptying my whole clip without even stopping to shoot, and it works pretty good with this gun. So it's a decent beast. Just smack on a freaking laser pointer and a red dot sight or anything like that. I mean, you can even go with the PKA, the 3.4 zoom. I like that too, because having a little zoom is kind of useful sometimes, and as the PDW-R has a bit more range than many PDVs, it's definitely a good choice to go with, so you probably want to try that out, so yeah. And the map I'm playing is Grand Bazaar, yet again. I know you're probably, I don't know, disgusted by this map, and I know I played a lot, but you sure know that I'm having trouble to get interesting gameplays for you, and especially on maps like Firestorm, Caspian Border. It's just a pain in the ass for me to play, because it's sometimes such a boring round. I mean, I don't even understand. If you have one good jet pilot, it's just one big rape, and it's not interesting. But if you want me to make a Caspian Border commentary, I mean, I can try that, but don't expect too much. If I do so, don't expect too much. So I really don't like the big maps, and because there's just not enough players. And I told you before, and I'll tell you probably in the future too, so yeah. What I wanted to talk about too is my future plans on this channel, and what is this tank doing? I don't know. Anyway, I mean, I'm some sort of clueless on what you guys want to hear. I do enjoy making commentaries, don't get me wrong. I couldn't make one last week because my laptop was in repair, and I was using the MacBook Air of my dad, and it has about as much CPU power as a fucking toaster. I mean, it's a great laptop to travel, but you can't render shit on that thing. It just runs hot as hell if you would render a commentary or commentate. Even commentating would just be too much, basically. At least with iMovie. I don't know about anything else, but it's just a little too slow for making commentaries, especially because usually I'm doing them on my Beast PC, and it's a huge difference, believe me. Even if I'm making them on my laptop, it's just such a big difference dude, and it's so much more of a pain. But yeah, I'll make a few more this week because I have a free week the next week. So I just said week like 20 times, I know. But yeah, 1 second. Pardon, I had to burp. Because I was out yesterday and my belly is still all the way fucked up, and I'm probably still having a bit of rest alcohol in my blood. I mean, we had a great evening, and that barkeeper is just, he's such he's a genius, man. You know, it's the bar I've been to is a bar of made of like the people that do the whole thing are just young, really young people, like 20 years old, and I'm 18 myself. And drinking with 18 is legal here. If you're from America, it's just a completely different situation here, and it's also not frowned upon. I don't know how it's in America or anywhere else, but I don't usually drink too much, but yesterday was quite a good evening because I've been to that bar and I ordered a whiskey coke, and we've been drinking at home too a little bit, and that guy just makes me a 50-50 whiskey coke, and after that he even tells me, yeah, if it's not strong enough, just tell me, you know. And I was like, yes sir, really? Are you kidding me? But probably he wasn't, so I don't know. It's been a quite good evening, so I don't know if you hear it. I might sound a little sick because my head is aching and everything is just screaming for water, but my mouth is as dry as fucking sand because I'm making this commentary. Oh my god. And I just got so much off topic. So, finally. I mean, I've told you guys always, tell me what you want to see. And you should really use that opportunity, because I mean, I can keep on making commentaries about random subjects and about subjects I think of myself, but I would really appreciate it if you guys told me what you want to see, because I'm a versatile player. I can play whatever you want. I can play any map, any class, any weapon, and that's also one thing I've been thinking about. I thought about making gun reviews. I don't know if you like that idea. I myself think it could be not only funny, but it could also give me a few more views. Yeah, I'm a attention whore, I know. I mean, it's like that's gonna be like 5 minutes of commentary on a gun, just talking about how I feel using it. Maybe I'm gonna implement the stats too. I'll see. Well, it's probably a good idea to use the stats on that. But I'm mostly gonna talk about how I feel using those guns. So tell me what you think about that. I think it's a pretty cool idea. But if you don't like it, I'm not gonna do it, of course, because I do care about you, my lovely subs. You're all beasts. You're all lovely. So lovely. And also, if you want me to, I can also post other videos about different games. I mean, I'm playing Skyrim on PC. That's probably not what you want to hear me talk about, and I'm not gonna talk about Call of Duty, of course, but if you wish to see something different, I mean, I can also do Team Fortress 2 commentaries. I've not played it so far, but I have it on my PC. So, if you want that, I mean, just tell me. I'm not gonna be good, but I can do it. I can do it. I'm gonna do it for you. So yeah, that's mostly it for this commentary. The game is winding down, and I've been doing pretty well. I think I'm 17-2, and I had a 15 kill streak until some sniping dumbass killed me. But yeah, I mean, eventually everybody dies, so shit happens. You see my score here. I'm getting MVP, and yeah, as I said, just give me feedback. Tell me what you want to see. I would really appreciate it. So I wish you a nice evening. Goodbye.